What is going on, guys? My name is Drakesy and I am back again with a brand new video on the channel. FIFA 19 is just around the corner and I was going to do a big comeback, try and think of a big idea because I've been away for a few months on this channel. But I thought, you know what, forget all that, forget the big intro and let's just get straight back into the content that I used to make, and then if it comes about in time, I can kind of explain why I chose to take a big break. But I'm looking forward to getting started making more videos on the channel, getting back into it, and we're going to be starting off with one of the most successful videos on my channel, which is a best possible Greece squad builder in honour of all my Greek and just football fans on the channel. So let's get started with the team right now. So when it comes to building the team, the formation we're going to be using is the 3-4-1-2. It's not one of my favourites in game, but it's a decent formation for building the best possible teams. Now, if you're new to these types of videos or you're not really sure on the concept, basically what we do is we try and build the best team overall. So picking the highest rated players in each position to get the highest rated squad for that team. So there might be players that are not in it, and if they're not in it and they might be your favourites, the reason tends to be down to the rating in FIFA and not personal preference on the player. So starting us off in the defence, it's going to be the goalkeeper Karnezis, and as we can see, Karnezis is a non-rare card in FIFA 19. He's 79 rated, he's in fact playing for Napoli in Serie A, and he's got some decent stats on his card this year, with 80s in diving and reflexes. Speed's not the best on some of the goalkeepers which I've noticed this year, but all over decent stats with 70s across the board in handling, kicking and positioning. But like you said, the key stats you're looking for in a goalkeeper are going to be your diving and reflexes, and he's got that covered. Moving up from him to the left centre-back of the three, it's going to be Papadopoulos. By no means is he the worst in real life, but on rating standards, he's actually the lowest of the three. He's 78 rated in FIFA this year, in FIFA 19. I believe playing for Hamburg, I believe that is in the German league. They might actually be in the second league now in Germany. If you know, let me know in the comment section below because I'm not too sure on that. But he's got not amazing pace, but kind of average at 59. He's also got some decent defensive stats in 77 for defending, but the big one's going to be that 83 for physical. His other stats on his card aren't the best, but as a centre-back, he kind of fits the bill for what you need. Partnering him in the defence, it's actually going to be Sokratis, the ex-Borussia Dortmund player, now Arsenal player, as we can see. He's 84 rated and he is in fact a rare card this year as well. He's got a little bit better pace than his counter half in defence. He's got 69, so just one off 70. Not too bad, pretty good for a centre-back. He's got 62 for dribbling, so you know it's pretty average for an average player, but for a centre-back it's probably above average, I'd say. And then his defensive and physical stats are the big ones for him, at 84 for defending and then 82 for physical, so a mass presence at the centre of this team if you decide to build it. Then to finally wrap up the trio of centre-backs, we're going to move to Manolas. As we can see, he's 85, he's a rare card this year, playing for Roma, and he looks like just fantastic this year, honestly guys. Taking in mind that this is his base card, he has the potential for informs. He's a kind of player in real life who usually does get at least 1 or 2 informs, potentially even a team of the season if he has a good season. But looking at his card from a base standpoint, he's got 83 for pace, so he's an absolutely rapid centre-back. He's got 62, so once again he's got decent dribbling, nothing amazing there. But he's got 86 for defending and then 82 for physical, so two massive stats for defending and physical, and then just an absolutely incredible stat for pace. So even if you don't build this team and you're just looking at this team as just a concept, if you do build up a Serie A squad, no doubt this guy is a must-have in that back line. Now we move up to the centre of the pitch and we'll come into the left midfielder, and as we can see, this is Christopoulos or Christopoulos, I'm not too sure on the pronunciation. If any of you guys watching are Greek and you know the correct way to say it, please let me know, because honestly it's a fantastic name, but I just feel for him ever trying to write that name down on any records, or you know, when he signs for a new team, having to write that out. Blooming hell, that's a big name, that. But looking at his card, as we can see, he's a rare card this year. He's 76 rated, out playing in the Greek league for Olympiacos. He's got a pretty decent card overall. He's got 76 for pace, so it's nothing amazing, but he's got decent pace. You know, that means he's usable. The 78 dribbling, fantastic for a winger like him. You know, he's got some pretty good stats like that, like I said on the card, for a 76 rated. 74 for shooting, even better for a winger, being able to come in, cut inside with him and score. 72 on passing, so he can cross a ball, get a ball in when needed. And then the only thing that I would kind of want improving is that 68 physical. If that could be a bit higher, but then again, for winger players that play out wide, their physical isn't always the best. So he's definitely usable, and he looks like a decent card overall in game. From him, we move into the pitch further and we come to the first centre mid, and that's going to be Manolas. Now, Manolas is a 76 rated rare card this year, but an interesting fact about him, he actually does come out of packs as a centre attacking mid. So if you do want to build this concept squad, then you will have to get a pre-converted card, so get him already as a centre mid, or you will have to get him and then buy a centre mid converter card. So from centre attacking mid to centre mid card to get him into this position with full chemistry. And the team that he's playing for is AEK Athens in the Greek league as well. So as we can see, he gets that strong chemistry to the left midfielder. But he's also got decent stats if you are going to be using him as a centre mid. He's got 73 pace, which is fantastic for a centre mid, 78 dribbling, 75 on passing, so those are going to be his key stats. He's also got 69 for shooting, so if you're going to be doing long shots potentially with him, he's able to do them. But his physical at 62 leaves something to be desired, but once again, it means that he's usable, but he's probably not the best when it comes to one-on-one, you know, coming together for the ball. So he's probably going to lose out in battles in the centre of the field, but overall, a decent card. And his partner in the middle of the pitch is going to be Samaris. Now, as we can see, we mentioned a guy that's going to be not the best in Manolas. When he has the ball, maybe he might lose possession. Maybe it'll be hard for him to tackle players with the ball. But Samaris is the complete opposite. This guy isn't as fast as Manolas, and this is why they might work well in the centre of the pitch. He's 76 rated as well. He's a rare card. He plays for Benfica out in the Portuguese league. His pace is not the best at 58, but Manolas has got that covered. But looking at his other stats, he looks absolutely fantastic. 70 on dribbling, 66 on shooting, 76 on defending, 70 on passing, and then 79 for physical. So this guy's going to be mopping up a lot of loose balls, potentially getting in there and tackling when needed, being that extra line of defence for your three centre-backs. But Samaris, it looks like a fantastic card. He might not be in game, his pace might be the issue, but I'm sure if you get a chemistry style card on him, that can kind of cover up for what's needed in his pace. But if you do get a chemistry card on him, he could be an all-round fantastic card this year. Now we move out to the wide side on the right side of the pitch, and that's going to be the right midfielder. That's going to be Sokratis, and as we can see, he is a rare gold card, 76 rated. Once again, just like the other winger, he's actually going to be playing in the Greek league for Olympiacos this year. I'm not quite sure, but I think he was the player out in the Saudi Arabian League a few years ago. So if you are a Greek fan of football, please let me know if I'm thinking about him and if he is the right guy. I also think he was a centre attacking mid last year and the year before that. So he's actually gone out wide and is now a wide player in the right midfield position. And it looks like it could suit him. He's got 83 pace, which is fantastic, 80 dribbling, and then some more decent stats on the card like 66 shooting, but that 73 passing is going to be fantastic for him. But once again, 55 physical on a winger, could be kind of a downside to him. He might get knocked off the ball. He's not going to be winning battles one-on-one with players. But if nobody's near him and he can manage to get away with the ball, he looks like he could deliver a mean ball with good pace and decent passing. Now we move up to the final player in the midfield of this team. That's going to be the centre attacking mid, Pelkas. As we can see, Pelkas is a 76 rated rare gold card, playing at that centre attacking mid position. I believe the team that he plays for in real life is PAOKFC. I'm not too sure how you say the name of the team, so once again, I'm quite interested in Greek football, so if you guys could help me how to pronounce that and you are a Greek fan, please let me know, because I always want to know more about the team and the teams that they play for in the Greek league. But as we can see, Pelkas' card, he's got 80 pace, which is fantastic for a centre attacking mid. He's got 77 for dribbling, which is even better. 70 shooting is going to come in as vital for him as well, because when he's going to be getting balls into strikers, if he gets a loose ball from a parried save, he could even get in there with decent shooting. Or even if he gets a ball early and he's trying to do a long shot, 70 shooting should cover you for that if that is the matter. So yeah, pretty decent to be having for the shooting aspect. But on top of that, he's got 74 passing, which is even better when he's going to be delivering balls into the two strikers. But once again, it's a bit of a shame for this Greek team, but he's physical at 49 could be kind of an issue, but the defence is very, very physical indeed. So hopefully no balls get past them. But for the attacking side of things, that might be a bit of an issue. And from there we move up to the first striker. This is going to be the left striker for the team, and that's going to be Fortounis. So as we can see, Fortounis is a 76 rated rare gold striker card for this team. Now when he comes out of packs, he actually comes out of packs as a centre attacking mid. So you will have to convert him twice to make him into a striker if you do want to build this team. But I think it is worth it, because the other strikers that are on offer, they're not as high rated, they've not got the stats that this guy's got, and I think it would be worth the two converting cards just to make Fortounis into a striker, because he looks like he's already adapt to be in that role if you need him there. But looking at his card, like I said, 76 rated, rare gold card. He's also playing for Olympiacos, so he's getting strong links to Pelkas and Christodopoulos. Struggling with that name, guys. Sorry if I butchered it. But yeah, so he's getting those strong links to the two players behind him, which helps with chemistry in the team. And looking at his stats, he's got 75 pace, 76 dribbling, 73 shooting, 76 passing, and then a decent 64 on physical, so not the best there. But overall on the attacking side of stuff, the pace, dribbling, shooting and passing are down to a T. Absolutely fantastic stats for this guy as a striker. Till finally we wrap up the team with an absolute legend of football, and Greek football for that matter. That's going to be Mitroglou. Mitroglou's got a decent card this year. He's actually a 78 rated non-rare gold striker for Marseille in the French league. His pace sits in at not the best, something to be desired at 58, so not the best there. But if you know this guy, how he plays, he's a decent striker, and that's what you're going to be using him for, he's striking. He's got 77 for shooting this year, which is bang on. He's got 78 for physical as well, and then a decent 65 for passing, and then decent 69 for dribbling. So he's got some decent stats there, like I said. His main stats are going to be his physical and shooting. You're not going to be wanting to make fast runs with him. You could kind of use Fortounis or the winger players for that. But yeah, if you keep him up top, no doubt he will get you a few goals if you build this team. But that is going to be the best possible Greek team. I do want to give a quick shout out to Sokratis. I believe he's actually the Greek captain. I know that he might be a few people's favourite players as well. So I wanted to show him and say, sadly, due to this team being based on ratings, he's not in here as he is too low rating in FIFA, but I'm sure he's a fantastic player in real life. And yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to him being captain. But this, on rating, is the best team out there. Let me know if there's any players you'd want to see changed out. And we will revisit this team at the end of FIFA when there are more cards, more informs, more different players out there for Greece, when we can do the upgraded version and see what it looks like at the end of FIFA with all the cards added to it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much, guys. See you in a bit.